Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? That's right. Even my body, even my Streamly signing knew in its heart that today was live stream day, or live dub day. With the magical For those of you who don't know, let me bring up something real quick. I'll probably do it after I bring the crew in. But we have some amazing instances that happened today. I gotta save this image right now before I lose it. Maybe if I share it here. And then save, downloads. There we go. All right. Well, I hope you guys are excited. I know that we're starting a little bit later than usual. Thank you for your patience regarding that. My day has been extremely busy. I got up at about 8:30, left my house, went to the Streamly headquarters so I could participate in the signing that you all showed up to today. Thank you for the support, by the way, and I'm even more grateful that I managed to do all of my signings today. I mean, I do wish there had been more orders, but I'm also glad that I was able to do all of my signings today, because that means I don't have to go in tomorrow. I can sleep in. I've got the morning to myself. I am very, very excited for that. So thank you. Thank you for the support. Immediately after my signing happened, I had to haul ass from Burbank to Irvine, which I did not realize was an 80-mile drive. It took me an hour and 48 minutes before traffic to get down to Irvine for the Cookie Run Kingdom special event that was happening at Honey and Butter Macron. By the time I got there, nearly everyone had left. I mean, most of the staff had left, most of the voice actors had left, and it was just the leftover line of people waiting to buy their Macrons, and there were a lot of them. But thankfully, people recognized me. They were super happy to see me. I got to sign a bunch of stuff, and then immediately after an hour and a half of that, I had to cart my butt back home to get here so we could start this slightly on time at 6. All I have eaten today was 2 fig granola bars and a slice of birthday berry pie that my wife made for me. And drinking a lot of water. I will get to eat once today's stream is done. Don't worry. Oh, it's a multi-berry pie, dramatic. It's blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, maybe a little bit of strawberry, I'm not sure. But it is basically a wild berry or mixed berry pie. It is delicious. What up, Watashi Machine? Anyway, you guys are not only here for me, you're here for my wonderful cast. So let us go ahead and bring them in.
Our new place.
Guys, you are live.
Have our own. Oh,
hey.
Hi. So we're just talking about the devil's butthole. How about you?
I also have been putting my sewage line to use. Yes.
By the way, that's an actual, the prefecture I live in, that is actually what it's nicknamed.
Yeah, I know about the devil's butthole.
Why don't you type it out in the chat so we know how to spell it?
So, is everyone in this
I mean, the actual prefecture name.
First, let me check something else. Chat, is there a good balance between, so far what you've heard, between the game audio, the Discord, and myself? And Colors, say a couple things for me real quick.
So I live in a place called Gunma, where Initial D started, also known as
the subtitles are picking up everybody.
Oh my gosh!
I figured it
volume's
out,
kind of low
cause
for
I'm
some
a
reason.
fucking genius. So
You did it! Congratulations!
So
who's a good lawyer?
I am. Oh. All right. So, is everyone in this voice call right now aware of the extremely magical thing that happened today during my Streamly signing?
Oh, I was not.
No.
Okay.
No, do tell. Yeah, I'm not.
Load up the stream and mute it because you need to see the image to understand. So,
All right, one second.
I was talking about the live dub and saying that it was going to be happening later today. And while I'm doing this, I'm busy signing a print for 6 bullets as part of my Streamly signing, yeah? And I didn't realize this, but I had pushed my hand into one of the words that I had just written in purple marker because I lift it up and I look at this splotch that's on the underside of my hand and it looked like this.
Waiting for it to come up. Oh no! Oh! That's beautiful.
I did not mess with it at all. That is just how it imprinted onto my hand.
Really, Sean? Really?
I'm dead fucking serious. I couldn't believe it. So,
Your life is so wild.
Oh,
Made
no.
a deal with some form of Eldritch monstrosity.
Oh no! What happened?
it's okay. It'll come back.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I just thought I would share that with everybody because you can't make this shit up. But anyway, I already know. I'm keeping this. This is. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. We don't have a dedicated fan art thing. All right. Well, goodbye, Ba. Goodbye. All right. I am not going to announce names yet. I want to keep that until the end of the episode since we have a lot of people showing up today. So, just checking in. Can I hear from my judge?
I am here. I am ready to preside for... Yeah.
All right. Can I hear from, Maggie?
I'm here.
Okay. Can I hear from Winston?
The prosecution is ready once again, Your
Looking
Honor.
good so far. Can I hear, from Faye Mata? I'm sorry, Maya Faye?
Order!
Gick Dumbshoe.
So, normally I'm insulted, but hey, I've been called a lot worse, so it's fine by me.
You were a sultan?
I was assaulted in the previous life, didn't you hear that?
Who did you assault?
The battery. But dish.
Prison. Mr. Armstrong?
Hey,
Okay. Mr. Kudo.
Oh, I'm here.
All right. Mr. Tigray.
Yeah, what do you want?
It's like Gumshoe's
I like that
dad. I
guy.
love it.
I like him.
Mia Faye
hello, hello.
and Godot.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. That is everyone. I know that we have 2 volunteers this week.
Yes, we do.
Have our on-hold volunteers claimed anything or reached out at all?
Oh, no, they have not.
I wonder, I haven't seen them around the server. I wonder if they finally left us behind.
One has not responded, and I have a hunch of what's happening. The other one said that they are available at a certain date, so they probably cannot do it until that date.
I want to talk to you later about that. That seems intriguing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, we have 2 volunteer spots open tonight. I'm going to preface this by saying that these are both conditional. It depends on if I look at specific examine segments. Does that mean if I look at certain things or if I present certain evidence to characters?
I do not recall.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you have
Well,
to ask the
I'm
other
going
person
to
that.
assume it's during specific examine, like if I look at certain things in the room. So,
Yes.
keep in mind, it is not guaranteed that these lines will show up, but you know me, I'm pretty thorough. I would say it's a safe bet. So we have 1 volunteer, we need a chief and a detective. So I am going to open up these points. We are taking the first 2 people who wish to redeem that have not already done a volunteer role in this specific game yet. And if we go long enough without someone redeeming, we will go ahead and open it up to everybody. We have 1. We have a brute and a red oni. We are good.
We are good.
I know it's not a brute, it's Beirut, but I still, sometimes I just go, brute.
Brute?
Brute. Like breaks. Breaks. Whitest kids you know, for those of you who don't know. If you have seen every Whitest Kids You Know skit ever, then you are my friend. And you have to now that Trevor's no longer with us.
It's Saturday!
Very sad. So down the PCP, huh?
Sex robot.
Oh man.
It'll
We
never
are waiting
stop.
for our second volunteer to come in, and then we will do the actor's disclaimer once again.
Heck yeah. There they are.
Whee!
Hello, Redoni.
Hello.
Oh, shoot. Hold on, real quick. Moonbee Plays giving 10 Tier 1 gift subs to the chat.
Ooh!
Helping cover for my wallet. Thank you, Moonbeam Plays, and welcome Great Gamer Ace, The Gaming Deku, Yuzuru1, Soulcake Live, Lazy Trash, Avita7, or Avitas, Wild Tornado QWQ, oh, the crying face. I love those faces. Zappenna, IGD LTV, and Richello. Welcome back to the Lion Pride. All right, Color, feel free to take it away.
All right, everyone, we are here to have fun, but also want to have a clean live dub. So please do not force the funny. The funny will happen naturally. So do not talk over people who are speaking their lines. Quipping is okay only if your character is on screen or being referenced to. If your character is not on screen or not being referenced to, please refrain from speaking. We do have mute buttons and push to talk for a reason. If we hear excessive noise and you cannot judge yourself, but then we will judge you for you. All right, so please just be conscious of everyone and let's have fun.
Yay!
Yay!
Hi, Captain.
All right, any last questions before we start from the cast? Any last questions from the chat before we start? Doesn't matter, this isn't Q&A. Welcome to episode 6 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, case number 3. Oh boy.
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear for once in my life. I see no room for...
It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me.
The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee.
No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer.
Salt Bay?
Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Salt Bay?
This court finds the defendant
I thought it was sugary sweet.
guilty. This court is adjourned.
Wow, I got a game over before I even started up the investigation.
Give someone a sub now, Sean Chiplock.
Fine, hold on. I just barely...
No!
No, I'm gonna do it. I gotta do what the judge says, man. You know what happens if you disobey? Ugh. You know, I'm actually scared for this. As of game 3, I am more frightened about the investigation phases than the court phases, now that I know that the investigation phases have Cyclops. I don't trust Cyclops, because I don't even know when I have the right evidence. At least during the court case, or at least during the trial, I know that the correct answer is somewhere. Oh.
It's okay, because for the next game, you totally don't have something like that as well to look forward to.
Oh, no.
January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zvari! Take on the world! What do you think?
Sure. Whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV, or playing a board game.
Hey, pal!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Year, Detective.
Hey, can I have some of your cake? Maya said I should eat more.
Just in general, because he's on, losing his paycheck,
oh,
just like you, Detective.
Keep the science pants on. I like the flavor it has.
Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna...
You have full permission, no matter what it is.
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Sure.
Right?
Right? We'll call it cooperation. Yep.
Yeah, me too. All right, pal. You have got some explaining to do.
I found your OnlyFans and I couldn't click away at it.
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
What? Well, Here, let me dig around, see if I can find something.
No, it's
really nothing much, but, here you go.
Yay! Thanks!
An avocado, or it's at least shaped like one.
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearlie?
No!
You haven't forgotten her present, right?
Maya, no!
Look, lady, I don't have any money. You're doing this on purpose.
No. Yes. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this.
What is it? A magazine?
Oh, hey, I want to see. Not there. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. Oh, I did, but still. What the heck is this?
It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it.
I don't think there should be a problem. I used the metric ruler. But I don't remember anything about it. When was
I told you not to say that.
When was that issue from, anyway?
December of last year. Which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
So, what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then there only leaves one possibility. Only one.
No way. You don't mean...
A
phony, Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too.
So, what are you gonna do about this imposter, pal?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah! See what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves?
What are you talking about? I'm only the faux Enix. No, everyone's still talking about the square one. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember.
You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking this case back to the court. You got it?
Sounds like we've got a first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case, and you guys know him. Once he says a word, he really likes saying it, then he says it multiple more times. The last time we tried to fight a guilty verdict, he made the next 5 cases guilty automatically, and we hadn't even started them yet.
What?
It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. We have to basically open the Hooked on Phonics book and get him to say not before the guilty.
Have we tried kindergarten? I mean, I guess that's New Year's resolution's going to have to wait until next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna over to the courthouse then.
Wait, what?
After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need some, okay, pal?
No, not okay.
Off I go.
What?
Disappearing into the ether, bye.
I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. I knew I should just change it to Will Smith. But
client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I'd call them a fucking moron. I guess I am kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? I mean, they could at least impersonate someone like Pearl. I want her reputation to go down as far as possible. What sort of a guy would do that? That's a violation of the bro code. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. I guess I should at least pretend to read them once in a while. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so it's still super neat and tidy from when Pearls cleaned it. Because I make children clean my office supplies. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, and I accidentally overwatered him, and he died about a year ago, and I replaced him with a likeness of him that I got off of Michael's for a discount, but I never forget to water this little fella. He's incapable of dying, and so neither will I if she never finds out. There is a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building Applebee's and Starbucks in every corner. They're gonna call it Gatewaterland. I wonder if that bellboy's going to send me a greeting card this year too. Hopefully not in a mouse costume. He knows I like dogs better.
So, what's our first move?
I guess we go down to the detention center and talk.
Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right?
I remember when you were about to go to jail and you couldn't keep yourself off of me. Oh, wait, hey, let's get one thing straight. Besides me, it wasn't me, it was a fake me that did this.
I wonder if he looks exactly like you. Your phony Zin Op, I mean?
Oh, I'm still pulling for him on this banner. Have you had any luck with him?
I hope not. Shudder. What kind of name for an evil double is Shin Yop anyway?
Can't you just say, can't you Americanize it to Xian Yeplok?
Nick, I've got it.
If you're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. And don't get into anything about parallel worlds. I've heard it all.
Spoil sport. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual? Or was it just me?
What do you mean?
I mean, he was really worked up.
I mean, so was I. Have you seen the guy's cake?
Oh, the fruit one?
Yeah.
Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something.
Or daddy. I mean, yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange.
Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick.
Oh, my ESP is already on rapid fire, I can tell. Considering how we interact, yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, you were holding hands. That could mean something. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, though.
Then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? He's into bad boys? Hey, in the meantime, check it out.
So you've still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Yeah, but I figured you'd throw it out by now. I mean, I guess you didn't. I just didn't think you'd keep this one for being so long. You'd have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. And me.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. I'm just channeling people who might soon be dead. Do you know anything about this, Maya?
Even someone as worldly wise as me doesn't know everything about everything, Nick. So I, the great Maya, am sad to say I can't tell you much about this object.
Simple yes or no, Maya. It's not as if you have to give me a dissertation.
I can't believe you got an impersonator.
I can't either.
Aw, but look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them.
This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity, all right? My credit was still in double digits last I checked, and I'm not aiming for it to go to 1. Someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result.
Oh, I guess you should have checked the vents. I mean, you should have gone to showbiz, huh?
I will never understand how your mind works, Maya. And as long as I don't go into vents, I'll never be able to understand it. So, how's your spirit medium training going?
Well, I stand under the rushing waters of the showerhead every day.
That's called taking a shower. What happened to the rushing waters of a waterfall?
Well, I'm kind of taking a break. I'm having a bit of trouble right now, you know?
Last year's incident must still be on her mind. I haven't seen Maya train at all since that time. I think Mia said that it's because Maya's kind of torn these days. Mia helped me out in court again last time.
It's so cool that you get to meet my sis like that.
Yeah.
We mediums lose consciousness when we're channeling, so I don't get to see my sis.
I never really thought about it that way. Hey, if you want to meet Mia, why don't we just have Pearls call her?
No, I couldn't do that. I'd be too worried about her.
Yeah, asking Pearls to handle all of that asset that Mia's got couldn't be good for her spine. I guess Maya's got all sorts of things to think about too, despite her immaturity saying otherwise. Why did she react like she heard me?
Channeling techniques, don't worry about it. So you still can't remember anything about Godot, huh?
I already told you, I have no idea who he is, let alone why he dislikes me so much. And not knowing is part of the attraction.
Well, he sure seems to have a problem with you for some reason. You'd better watch your back, Nick. Coffee lovers can be quite bitter.
You're just making that up, Maya.
Digging up an old case that's already been ruled on. That's not like Gumshoe, is it?
No. He barely manages to stay on top of the cases in front of him.
Yeah, he's always busy and gets dirt pay. I mean, look at that old dusty coat he wears.
Did you mean he gets paid dirt? Or do you really think they pay him in gravel?
The latter.
It's called a step ladder. Anyway, let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick?
Looks like Gumshoe isn't around.
He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label.
They label me all the time, it's fine.
Oh, that must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Oh, we never assigned our volunteers. First person to redeem was Beirut. Beirut, do you want to be detective or the chief?
I can be the detective, sure.
All right, go ahead.
Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor. That's the key.
He must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign. I guess? It's so quiet here. Oh, these are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
What they doing touching my calendar?
It's a very nice month, sir. I couldn't help myself. Now, this must be the chief of the detectives here.
Okay.
He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Master Mask turned up at the bank? What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags! You're under arrest! Hey, that's our job!
Looks like Ron Delight's opted for a new career.
Quit surfing the net, Chief.
Sorry, I was just,
Things feel pretty tense in here.
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute.
That's the Blue Badger. You know, blue thing speeds by, part of police force, too slow for the criminal's eye. You never heard that one before?
No, I watched Steel Samurai.
Have you at least heard
It's my idea.
I mean,
I made it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol of the police force.
Oh, I see, because everyone hates it. So, what's with the pink one? It's new, right?
She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. On Pride Month? Really?
Yup. Meet the pink badger.
So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger?
You got it. They're married.
Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief.
You got it. That's marriage for you.
Whoa. A mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans.
I keep telling the Chief that that's not marriage, but he doesn't listen to me.
What the hell? Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well, you two enjoy your practice marriage. We're gonna go see what happens when someone finally gets sick of the marriage. Goodbye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
That's very...
January 6th. Detention Center. Divorce room.
This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me.
Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Ooh, tri-peaks or regular solitary?
Both.
Aren't you...
Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down.
Are you?
Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird.
Maggie Bird? Oh! Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. No way was I gonna let her be found guilty of that. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquit?
Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth right defense job, you come in here and start making jokes?
You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick.
Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder, just like me.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying this exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life?
Oh, no. Her name is Maya.
Oh, at least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. That badge, is it real?
Of course it's real! Not 24 karat gold, though. I kind of dipped it in, pastels.
That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec.
Oh, she bit into it.
I mean, the paint's quite tasty.
And I left a few teeth marks, too.
I can see that.
I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake.
It means you just ate paint. I said it was real! Real paint!
Can't spell paint without pain.
I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can help you out with now is the menu at Tribulations, sir.
Oh, don't let it get you down, Maggie.
Oh, yeah. I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case!
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir! It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Ugh.
Hey, Maggie! Was my evil double I Am there too?
No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya.
She is the phony.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so the guy
was nothing like me then?
But he had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter?
Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir.
This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
So we can also do these.
Thanks for your help last year.
Aw, it was nothing! I'm glad we got you off the hook.
I hope you can help me out this year, too.
Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get that verdict overturned.
And then I
I
think it's
know
the
I
same
used to
thing.
be on the police
Yeah,
force, sir.
yeah, you don't. I'm sorry, you don't have to voice lines if it's a repeat. So usually, if it's the same thing, yeah, we don't want to tire you out. Yeah, so we just check for new stuff. But you're doing amazing so far.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Detective Gumshoe! He really looked out for me when I was on the force.
Have you seen him recently?
No, he's never been to the restaurant.
Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all.
Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life.
Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else.
No matter what happens, I never let things get me down.
You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie?
Macho Maggie Bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm, a bird in the hand.
Wow, all those phrases were named after you?
And I never turn my back on anything.
You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie?
Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird.
Tough old bird. Nick! Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Even though it seems a little bird-brained to me. I was totally expecting him to make that joke right after I said it, and I'm upset they didn't do it. Smile, you're on candid camera. I say that every single game and think I'm funny. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I bet they don't get too many waitresses in here. It looks like he's getting a bit restless.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in the police uniform.
I was fired after that incident last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on.
So, what do you do now?
In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress.
A waitress?
Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations.
Bien?
Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included.
Oh.
There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then...
Salt Bay.
One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out.
Hey, hold on there, Maggie.
What?
You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed?
Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before.
Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then. Yes. And the other man, the killer. You saw him, right?
Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy.
So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted?
Because no one else saw.
Saw what?
The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way, Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job!
Look, that wasn't me, okay? You may have been gaslit and gatekept, but I am still going to make you a girl boss.
And then...
Oh.
I found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
What?
A small bottle of poison. I guess I can't be a girl boss now.
What? Poison? It was in your pocket?
Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
Did you go, hey, is that a bottle of poison in my pocket, or am I happy to see you? Ow! Maya!
How dare!
And no one else saw this other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry.
In music? How come?
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him.
And the other was taking notes! And the other was taking notes!
Ah!
Haha!
Ah!
And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all?
It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that?
What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC...
And what about the killer? What did he look like?
Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So, we should be able to get a retrial. Even though retroactively, that would make it so that all the trials we did in the past 2 games could have been retrialed for any reason whatsoever. But let's not think about that right now.
Mr. Wright,
Huh?
do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder.
This glass is double paned, right? Okay, good.
Yep.
But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck.
Zinyeov is really gonna pay for this.
What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out, because I, Phoenix Wright, I'm going to write a series of letters to try and get them to change their behavior.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zinyeov for you.
Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribune is then.
Oh, right. The restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi.
Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food.
All right.
Maybe they have burger.
We'll be back, Maggie. Please don't get yourself killed in the meantime. January 6th. Tribune. I'm gonna vomit. It tastes like sugar.
Wow! Look at this place!
Look? More like smell? What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not that all into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe no one's here?
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Wow, I thought he was gonna say, Maya, you can't. He just didn't care.
I have won. Finally!
It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Crafty.
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Is that Frenchy Mercury in the upper right corner? Huh. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Excuse me? I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and again.
There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages.
Oh, it must be one of Mr. Chiplock's prints.
MC Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Hey, it does look like a Chiplock print. $100,000 maybe?
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What?
A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper.
It's a bracket full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Yep, it's the same thing.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, Yeah, I'd look stunning in a pair of those Parisian frocks, huh?
I found that sports paper behind this magazine rack earlier. I better try to find out everything I can about it.
Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in there.
I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and oh, look, fine bone china cups.
I never knew you were so cultured.
Oh, come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much.
I don't think you're actually a Joe Schmo. You look more like a Brad.
dare you.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spit out money.
Well, you look more like a Karen. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way.
What if we take it?
No, Maya. That hurts people. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer.
What do you think of this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. It's not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh, even I could have told you that.
Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I'm gonna check something real quick. For some reason, it seems like the stream notifications aren't coming in anymore, or at least I'm not hearing them. So, well, they're coming in, but I don't know if they're playing any audio, so I'm gonna do a test subscription real quick and see if it works.
Okay.
Alert box. Test. No, I heard that. Okay, it's working. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there.
Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing.
Got you. I was only kidding, Maya.
Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell, and lies that definitely aren't.
All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow.
With your non-existent brain!
This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape all around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Hey, don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can I picture you doing just that? And no, it's not because of my latent furriness. I must be missing something. Is there anything else here that I can check? Photo frame, okay. Slide over. Guess not. Let's move back to the detention center. Maggie? Did our Maggie disappear?
Oh, a sports paper.
There we are.
Let's see. Did Gutzon Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gutzon got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid.
Oh no!
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them.
Then maybe one of his customers left it behind?
Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here.
Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD!
Just as I thought.
I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh?
So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right?
if someone gave me 100,000, I'd sing for sure.
If I give you 100,000, will you never speak again?
Oh, you don't have that kind of money. You don't get paid enough.
Darn
The
it.
Master of Kurain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme.
Okay, Maya. So anyway, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim.
You're right.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
Let's... Okay.
MC Bomber.
And don't forget the 100,000 too.
There's something about that name, MC Bomber.
Yeah, it's a pretty unusual name.
Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess.
I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case.
Anyway, we should really look into this some more.
January 6th. Très bien.
Oh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Trace Bayenne.
Hello?
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff.
Bienvenue. Welcome to my petite restaurante.
Huh? The Avenue?
Oh no, my petite tulip.
Huh? Me?
Look at this face, like kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, non? Hey, Lors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil mélange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation.
You think I need what?
Oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water, and voila! It'll soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique!
Really?
And for la monsieur.
Who? Me?
Look at that face! Like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, non? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot, and maybe an ant of... Oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur.
My beauty?
Hey, Lors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day.
Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers.
Mais bien swear. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix, right, non?
Yes? You know me?
Mais, oui. I'll never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court.
I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zin Eop.
It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already.
I wonder what sort of impression Zin Eop's been leaving on people, don't you?
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanted. Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are Monsieur Phoenix, right? the worst defense attorney in town.
I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Wait, you flashed it to everyone in La Restaurant.
Looks like Zinniop's a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick.
Not as big as Gumshoe.
Huh.
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, wee, so handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred.
It's like every time you open your mouth, my whole courthouse puckers up. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, Mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. Oh la la! You have such a pretty smile, my petite Julie.
Who, me?
Oui. La smile is the most important thing for us girls. N'est-ce pas?
Sure.
If you want a job here, it's yours, precious. Mon Dieu! What beauty!
That's my sister.
Ah, oui. Another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister.
I have a what now?
You know, a je ne sais quoi. You know, they sell them at Old Davy. So throw your head high, thrust out your feminine features. Do not lose heart, my filet. You are a woman extraordinary, eh?
Do I look like I need cheering up or something?
Well, I wasn't gonna put it that way, but...
Nick, help!
You're on your own right now. About this, Monsieur Mademoiselle.
Felicitations! Maze! KSCKCS!
I think he's trying to summon Satan.
I would not be surprised!
Juavis no comprehende.
No, I don't speak Espanol.
Nick, don't make something up! Just roll your R's instead!
What do you mean? I don't comprehende. Same thing.
Maggie was a policewoman once. N'est-ce pas?
Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control.
Wait. She was la suspect in la murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that?
That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness.
Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot like I gave you before.
But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very, very strong.
Just admit it. Your perfume doesn't work.
I am not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what?
What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
We've gotta ask this guy for more info. Stat.
It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in La Gay Paris.
Wow! In Paris?
No, in Gay Perry. It's part of
Oh.
Have you seen Multiverse of Madness? It's like one of those.
Oh, that was dark.
It was something like Chef's Air said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant, eh?
What was it?
That awful man said to me, "You must train for another 10 years!" Oh, it was such a shock, so unexpected. But you would have to be a fool to do this, known.
So, what does très bien mean?
Oh, it's when you like other women in French.
Oh, wait, I know tres means 3, right?
No, they're Tresbians.
Oh, wait, wow. I'm learning today.
No, that's Espanol. Tres bien is Francais. In English, you'd say very good.
Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien.
If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? Everyone's apparently a foodjual.
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine.
I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands.
So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, or la moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi.
Please don't eyeball me while you say that. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
I am la chef. I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
A practitioner de aromatherapy. La art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Diane, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I'll remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the morning. Afternoon, apologies, my memory's a little fuzzy. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
I mean, I've heard reports of people who have coffee that isn't from Starbucks having violent reactions. Did he look like a hipster?
You mean with the glasses and stuff?
Yeah, all the typical stuff.
Oh yeah. Bless his heart.
Oh, well, wait, shit. Was it because of the poisonous coffee?
Well, that is la truth as I know it, but between you and me, I think it might have been the glasses. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in la kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped down in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu! Oui! He was dead. Maggie had passed out also.
And this man who died, Was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I knows that Maggie says there was someone else, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. La old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you just mentioned?
At the time of La Murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it?
Mais, oui! As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of La Murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at La Victime's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mais, mademoiselle. La lawyer, he could not prove this, non.
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose?
Mais, bien sûr.
Wow! Wait, he's the first person who said it wasn't me!
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up?
When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Wait, I suppose you could say so.
So, what happened?
No, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Wait, it is true.
If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant.
So please, tell us everything you know.
No! No! I knew it was coming!
All these locks, aren't you excited, Phoenix?
Psych locks?
No way. What are you gonna do now, Nick?
We'll just have to remove... What the?
What's wrong?
The Magatama. It's gone!
Huh?
I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air.
What?
But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong? Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all of his time Dance Lay Park.
The park? Oh, a park? What park's that?
Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square.
Thank you.
Je vous en prie, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now. Now, Nick.
Damn, what a fancy guy. He even has a Prius. January 6th, Vitamin Square.
So this is Vitamin Square.
Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream, vitamins, at you.
Hey, Nick! That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy-looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons.
Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about this? Sir?
Here you go, boy! Some pigeon feeds down to you! Huh?
This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. And then I will adjust that real quick. Where do you go? Okay, cool. And... cool. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you?
Yes, I would mind.
I just want to ask you a couple questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds and pigeons? Huh? How about some more?
He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt.
Come on, eat this. Come on, eat it, I said.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
Maggie Bird.
Hey, just let you know, dude, you might want to turn down the sensitivity on your mic. It's like peeking out your voice, so it's like disappearing almost immediately.
It might be the crisp as well.
Yeah.
Hey, is this any better?
Yes.
Okay then.
Also, hi Nova, thank you for the raid.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
It's a disgrace, I tell you! An utter disgrace!
Disgrace?
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that?
Revealing? You mean her uniform?
The youth of today, they don't have any shame! No shame, I tell you! Not 1 ounce! Whatever's happened to the old Bushido values of Japan? Like honor and modesty? Ha, I don't know.
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace!
Nick, hold me back. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Do you go to Tribulations a lot?
That miserable excuse for a restaurant. Which they serve in there's not food. What's the sushi? The tempura? The rice?
Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks! And what about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to their... Yes! The waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place! Miserable! Miserable, I tell you!
He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going?
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there?
Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that! And that! And some of these!
He must be hiding something, right?
If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else.
If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm never gonna live it down!
Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of job listings.
You disgusting rogue! Picking up something someone else threw away?
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
That's none of your business!
Sorry. I guess I'll just take this magazine with me then.
I don't want anyone else having it!
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up.
Hey, that's mine!
Looking at this orange reminds me
Of what?
that you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter.
Yeah, to comment on chat, there's only so much that I can do. Like, I can turn down how hot his mic is coming in, but if his mic isn't set to handle the peaking coming from his end, I can't do anything about that. So, I mean, he can keep an eye on chat, and I don't know, maybe you can adjust. I don't know, Paul, if you have like a gain thing that lets you turn it down if you're gonna be shouting really loud. But yeah, I can just adjust to make sure that when it comes in, it's at a good volume. I can't affect it peeking out.
You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know?
You don't have to tell me twice.
Hey, look! Pigeons!
Yeah, and heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon. Pigeons are a symbol of New York.
Huh. Poor things.
What, the pigeons or New York?
You. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it?
You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Except for the part where you're totally right.
This place is so fruity! Like the French man!
It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
Then that apple slide is perfect for you!
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on! Woo!
No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. And it's facing directly towards the sun. Do you understand how many scars I've probably gotten from slides like that?
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. I was hoping you'd go first.
Use my burned off skin as a guard against the metal of the slide?
I mean, why not? I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe.
Really? You? Untitled Goose Game? Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox.
Oh, the irony.
I was such a kid back then.
So, did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back then. You want them?
No. Jesus. That's the same thing. I don't think he's gonna talk to us very much. I guess we can present this. He really doesn't care about it, even though we just took it away from him. All right. Well, have a good time. Don't feed the pigeons too much. Save some for yourself. Let's get out of here, Maya.
Get out of here, come on!
Mademoiselle!
Yes?
Are you looking for a job?
What? No, I was just...
Let me see. Your style is peu different, but you have a good face.
Different?
Felicitations! You have passed. I will hire you. Diane, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick, help!
Have fun! She loves working overtime.
I didn't do anything!
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both.
Nick!
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Ugh, All the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong's not thinking of buying those. There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf by the door. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Can Mr. Armstrong even get in there? And if he got in, could he get out again?
Honey, I love a tight squeeze.
Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big neat freak. He already has this table ready to go. Now, if only the food in this place was edible. Oh, this must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off with police tape. I guess it must still be under investigation. Looks pretty cold out there in the streets. Peaceful, though. It's nice that people can take it easy after the holiday rush. I feel like I still need to check out elsewhere. Hey, Maya, I'm gonna step out for a while. Armstrong, Maya's not real good at knowing how to wash her hands. She likes to have it if someone guides her by, like, physically showing them what to do. So, don't be afraid to get handsy. I'll be back later.
Exactly how to do that.
January 6th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later.
January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Well, pal, you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent.
Oh, you're not talking about, oh, right, the case. No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. I've only just started my investigation.
Well, whatever you need to know. I'll give you the dirt on it. I got all my connections. I'll pull everything out of the science pants. I'm putting it all in this case for you, pal.
Wow, Gumshoe's really fired up about this. He's so handsome when he breathes that heavily.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor.
Oh. His head shaped like an avocado.
You need an avocado? I got one here for you. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again.
Yes?
I'll make sure you get locked up for good. You got it?
But my badge!
Hey, is that thing real, pal?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
I wonder what this phony of yours is like.
He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you? I've gotta track this creep down.
I wasn't at the trial myself. But I asked this one detective I know how your defense was.
And what did he say?
He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he went on and on about how bad you were for like an hour.
But...
You said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty.
It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty?
What's that? Sports paper?
Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
That's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here.
And take a look at this. See this writing here?
MC Bum. Hey!
What is it?
I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bum.
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Wait! My brain cell disappeared! That motherfucker!
It's mine now, baby. Ah, it's no good. Lost a brain cell.
And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. I missed you, single brain cell.
Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble.
Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case.
Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Holy shit, I'm actually doing my job.
Whoa, now you have an inventory. What do you make of this?
Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie. At the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant, because, you know, she's, you know,
You don't have to explain, really. I can see the bulge in your science pants. Because of the magazine you just put in the pocket.
The magazine, it's the magazine.
It's the magazine.
Here. Don't worry about it.
Sure, it's the magazine. Okay.
The chef with Très Bien, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. Then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know. Label says Jennifer. I'm under orders to put a few drops on it in my bath every day.
Under orders?
Yeah, you know. There's something about that lady. I mean guy.
Huh? You can't stop thinking about him?
Not like that, pal. Give me a break. It's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow.
Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Have you gone to see Maggie?
Of course I have. But I wasn't much good in consoling her. Not very good with words.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess, must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It's great to have someone to talk to.
Did he go for her or for himself?
I'm such a loser. Knock it off. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. Then all of a sudden, she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. Never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything.
It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. It happens to a lot of guys, and we still have a chance to make this right.
You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal.
I'm not a bad guy! We're trying to prove that I'm not the bad guy!
That guy is gonna be prosecuted in Maggie's retrial tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them all, just so we could take you on, pal.
Why is that guy so determined to see me fail? Why is that guy so determined to see me?
You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Yeah, too bad it's all the wrong kind. You know, she cross-examined me once, you know.
What? Mia did?
Yeah, that was us. Big guns, locking horns. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and tricks.
But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks.
I can't believe she's gone. Hey! So how come she's not with you today?
She's working down at the restaurant right now.
Working, huh? Yeah, it's tough being broke. I would know.
Okay. I didn't come here for your guilt trip.
Yeah, next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We low earners have to stick together. It's the only way.
Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm?
So you get a grip.
So, the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh?
Yeah.
Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right?
Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her. I wasn't anything, so it wasn't like that, okay? Look, sure, I was a boss when she was doing her training, but that wasn't it. Nothing happened.
Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Hope there's no Cyclops. Oh, so that's it. Our big old gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. Oh, he would tear her in half.
I don't like her or anything. I was just...
Not to self. Gossip with Maya about this later.
Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? Gotta keep it a secret. You got it?
Sure. I'll keep it nice and tucked in my own science pants. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time?
Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind to see what's on your mind.
So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim?
Glenn Elg. It's a computer program.
I like how they condition you to start reading everyone's names backward and then give the guy whose name is a palindrome. I see. A programmer.
He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal.
Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often?
Not according to the chief. Said it was the first time he's seen the guy, Chef.
Programmer and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that?
That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in a trial.
You're kidding! What was her supposed motive?
Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't had enough time to sift through all these papers. Look into it yourself, okay?
What could this motive have been? So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations?
It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway.
Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything?
Alright, well, this sort of stuff is kind of, unimportant gossipy stuff, you know, pal.
I mean, if I don't have other gossip to fill my brain, I might accidentally talk about the thing that you wanted me to keep
Alright, so let me
secret.
tell you everything about it. Look, how about this? You go to Tresbean and investigate the place yourself. If you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay?
Don't suppose I'd get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Tribulations and report back to Gumshoe.
This isn't really a proper investigation. Kinda working on it by myself.
Oh, that's right.
Judge already ruled on the case. The evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah. Doesn't sound very good for us, huh?
Look, pal. I got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's a bit out there. And a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop.
It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony?
The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim.
Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD.
CD? Oh, yeah. She did mention something about a CD.
And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD.
What?
Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
Didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too?
Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie.
A radio? He didn't have a CD player?
You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all.
Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Thank you for your info. I might pop back later.
All right, you take care of this, okay? Maggie's counting on you!
Yeah, I know!
January 6th. Tribulations.
The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello? Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. She kind of looked like that one girl from that manga I was reading. Rukia! Man, that arc sucked.
Ah, welcome! B Avenue!
Wow, what a cute voice. I sure hope the person who has that voice isn't ugly as sin. Ah!
Oh, it's just you, Nick?
Maya!
Well, how do I look? Nick, just give a compliment for once in your gosh darn life.
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
And who was that woman I just saw?
Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. About this.
Oh, sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little old me.
All right. Hair. Okay. All right, I guess we just straight up need to talk to her. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register that pops out money. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Did he brainwash you? You've never needed a customer to open a cash register. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Really, give it to me.
Maybe after the discussion?
Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course.
The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't! Come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress! I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register!
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. I mean, Mr. Armstrong looks like he could clog quite a few in his time.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch?
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras! Drink, side salad, dessert, and gift!
I don't need any of that, thank you!
Put it all on his tab, please! Just a moment, please, sir.
Damn it, I deserve this. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? With the drink, side, salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec! Maya!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe Fortify lunch set. A dish inspired by lobster abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. That's his pronunciation. Boni appetite.
Thanks.
Yeah. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster. All right. Down the hatch it goes.
Well?
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving!
Here. It's yours.
Really? Oh.
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate.
Oh. I just remembered. I got to go clean the toilets.
Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick. You want to take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up! Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Aren't you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clue and shove it off in your face.
Better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. January 6th. Très bien. Kitchen.
And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop, chop! Chop! Now this one is a large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. And gay.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
It looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool! Read one out! And say it in your best French-ish accent, with intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. It's called Prime Temps. The two of them like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep. That's a poem for you. I did pretty buongiorno, if I may say so myself. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow! Look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. It's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. You should really use these to make candles instead. I know someone who does.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
It's already got one thing over on you, Maya. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look at how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
You're gonna ask me to take... I'm stealing the one bottle that looks different than the other 100. Because of course I am. Thank you, Maya. This isn't gonna...
There you go. Good job. Who's a good lawyer?
Worth it for the fucking head pats. What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that?
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick! This container has oyster sauce. What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah! Look! Right there on the counter!
My Magatama! What's it doing there?
What indeed?
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. Oh, I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this one also has oyster sauce.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to check it again. I was like,
oh,
wait
those
a
are
minute.
different. That was different.
It was different?
Yeah, the last part. Yeah, oyster sauce again.
Okay.
And look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. You
I'm
need
glad
them
that
for
he
other
has
things.
the same tastes that I do.
That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with balsamic vinaigrette. He taught me, I don't know these words, I'm just saying them.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know of the name of.
That's everything in here. Okay. Same thing, doesn't matter.
Nope. No crimes were had. Everything's fine. Don't look at me like that.
All right, you enjoy the rest of your shift. I'll be back.
Bye, Nick!
January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me.
Oh, he must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said that the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn L. No doubt about it.
I expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. Give me this brain cell for a second. Come here, come here. Get it. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before.
Oh, fancy.
Well, I guess I get back to me. Here, you take it back. Go ahead, have it. Now, don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant. Okay, pal?
Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I did get a little bit of a tingly feeling when the brain cell came back. I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. What is... I think it's the same thing. Yep, same thing before. Oh, reverb, sorry.
Hey, you got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree?
A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind let me borrow that for a little while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important.
I'll add
Stop
that to
taking
my
my
coat
evidence!
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef.
You suspect Gene Armstrong?
I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
You're grabbing other men's numbers besides mine?
Grabbing all kinds of things.
Oh, that must be the same secret gum she was talking about before.
No, not my cake!
I guess I better fill you in on the details.
Yes, please fill me in on the details.
About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
And then same thing.
I still care about Maggie a lot.
All right. So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret?
You ever had lunch at Tread Bean, pal?
Yes.
So, how was it?
To put it nicely, it was incompatible with life.
Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. Let me hear your real feelings. You and I both know the reason the place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean. It's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so...
Yeah, I guess it's probably the food.
The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
This copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red.
$500,000? Are we talking dollars?
Yeah. And if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble.
Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. It's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills.
What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case?
I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know?
No, I don't. But I think I sort of get the picture. I think I may finally have enough to actually do something with this. No? Okay.
Nothing for you, good sir.
Okay, moving to the kitchen. Okay.
January 6th, Vitamin Square.
The old guy's not here anymore.
Drat.
I still have some unanswered questions for him. I wouldn't have minded a little bit of that extra feed. My tummy's rumbling.
Scooter, huh? Would leave it right in the middle of a park like this. The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked.
You make me do it too long! Hey! What do you think you're doing with my bike?
No, I was just...
You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing?
New ride? Isn't that some old
You're gonna pay for this!
It wasn't me. I was just passing by.
Hey! Then who's the one that covered all my saddle and crap, huh? You's gonna pay! You catch my drift?
No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it.
A wise guy, eh? I ought to beat you so hard, it'll feel like you were smooching the express train!
Uh-oh!
You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers, and then you's gonna pay.
Actually, I'm a lawyer myself.
What do you say?
I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law!
Phoenix Wright? You saying you? Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I am.
So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
What?
Out of my way! I got a cruise! I'm late for a furry convention and my favorite artists are gonna be there!
He's gone. And he didn't even tell me which convention it was. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me! I swear! He doesn't have any of my same interests! A furry convention? Absolutely not! I hate those things! Motorcycles? I'm a car man!
Get some better taste, bro!
Guess I better make a note of the scooter, just in case he spills a little bit too much about me and I need to take care of him myself. Oh, it's you!
A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes!
Have you been here the whole time, then?
I was in that strawberry! I had some thinking to do!
More like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
You are, you filthy pigeon! You want food?
What? Oh, I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? Okay, same thing. I don't know if... Okay, I have to see if there's anything else. Okay. Nothing there. I do not want to pop that nose. Absolutely not. Ooh, okay. January 6th. Wright and Company Law Offices. Oh, poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. Now that there's no one else for me to boss around at this office, I have to take care of it all myself. Stupid, stupid, stupid Phoenix. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trabian once things have cooled off. Oh, we already showed that, okay. Doesn't have a comment on that, okay. Guess I do. It seems like that's the only way to go, but I don't know if I have enough, so I guess we'll find out. Criminal Affairs Department, Detention Center, ABN, Square. Okay. Sawarudo! Trabian regular. It's time you told me the truth, old man. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean?
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got?
I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. The proof is in the very, very, very congealed moldy pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu.
That's the twin tea set!
Food at Trabian is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Huh?
I'm rich! I inherited money when I was a boy! Yes, I'm stinking rich! I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons!
What a load of crock!
The taste's another story, but the price? It's nothing to me.
So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn?
Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Unfortunately, that's a lie.
What?
You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Oh, I don't know if I have the thing for this. Oh, the job listings. This is yours, right?
My magazine!
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
I was... So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment, okay? I need spending money.
Oh?
I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Jalapeno.
Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Those had better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there.
I mean, for a fancy Javachino, Watashi, possibly. I know that, like, a venti at Starbucks is $5.25. So I'd say if you're taxing and tipping, maybe it's $8. Sorry, I was talking to the second brain cell that invaded my head. I'm sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Tribulations. I feel like I need more info. I'm gonna back out and see if there's something else. I feel like I need to go back to Tribulations and check that. Maybe I do have enough. There's no proof in here. Maybe if I present it to her? Nope, that didn't work.
I'm at work, Nick. What are you trying to do to me?
I'm just trying to get some info. Fine, I'll go and try and find the owner. I don't know. Making me do all the work just because I put you to work. This isn't fair.
I think that's absolutely fair. Now you'll miss me more.
Oh, I wish Maggie was back. Okay. Did we already do this? I don't think we did.
Gumshoe?
Is it? I'll vouch for it. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Okay. I feel bad because, like, there's so few places for me to explore, but I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I don't think I have enough. I can try presenting and see if he shows anything about that. Nothing there, and I just think he's not cooperating. No, no guides, Yu-Gi-Oh, thank you. Alright, I have an idea on which one might work, but I'm not completely convinced yet.
dislike so much, okay. I can tell you no one would go there for the food, okay. I hate that I had to do 2 just to freaking, get one of the locks down. Okay. You don't have money because of the job listing. Okay. There are no free papers to read at Tribulations. I don't see anything on the paper that marks that you have to pay for it. It's one of these two. It's either, hey, the owner is so far in debt that there's no way he wouldn't charge for the papers, or there's something on this paper that shows that they have to pay. So, or maybe it was included with the meal and I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, it's one of these two. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations.
So? What of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
What?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? Oh, duh. My God. I'm glad I got it right, but I feel dumb that I completely forgot that reason. That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? Oh, I might have disconnected. Oh, Discord disconnected me.
Oh.
It borked.
Hi.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, from the top, go ahead.
I'm not hiding anything!
I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. I wish I had my gun, but I left it with Maya! Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is...
What? What are you asking me about that girl for?
She was the waitress at Tribulations. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurante is the waitress.
But I don't recognize that face!
You are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
I can't take it!
To you, that waitress was your...
Enough! Please, no more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm so glad to not have you in chains anymore, old man. For the sake of my health. Oh shit, did I just perfect that Cyclox scene? What?
Who's a good lawyer? Who's a good lawyer?
Me, brain cell osmosis.
Sir.
Yes, it's true! I was there for the young girl! Fine! Some dirty, wicked, sinful devil!
I'm pretty sure you're not the first person who said that to you. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
I even get one of those lousy cups of cappuccino every time! $8! All because of the servant girl! Punish me! Lock me up! Cut off my head!
Really? That's not what I'm here for, because then I would have to make physical contact with you, and I have absolutely no interest in getting any closer than I currently am.
You'll be the same! Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like! You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me!
No, really, listen, sir.
Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know, boy, so show some respect! I'm Victor Kudo!
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more! You hear me?
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his Cyclops and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood.
He looks like one of those grouchy old man types.
Yeah.
It's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with the case somehow, that's a different story.
Sure.
Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you break his fingers. You're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin.
So break his fingers and then get under the skin.
Yeah, now you got it.
I wonder what.
Now you're thinking like a cop.
Do you have any, like, pliers that I can borrow?
Oh, I got tons. Love to pull them out of my pants for you. Here you go.
Do you know what? I'll just buy one on my way to the store. Okay, bye!
Good thinking. Fingerprints. All right, see you.
Hey, Mr. Kudo. Which do you like more? In my left hand, I have pliers, and in my right hand, I have this hot woman! Shit, I may actually have to use the pliers. That didn't work as expected.
Of course it didn't work.
I'm gonna have to find his weakness. Oh, I think I know what I have to do.
Nick, what are you thinking?
I need your body.
It's that old man. Hi. He's feeding those pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. Still got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while, alone, in that maid outfit?
Nick? Why are you looking at me that way?
There's something
What's that glint in your eye?
I really want to ask that old man.
Okay, sure, I'll just get changed then.
No, hang on. Can you, go like that?
I guess? Nick, what's that glint in your eye?
It's a seed, sorry. Sir?
You again.
Hmm?
Well, I see.
Nick? His eyes are burning onto me!
It's okay. I think it's going pretty well.
Nick!
Buttered.
Ah,
Huh?
you're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, all right?
Play on the slide?
He wants you to go first. Ugh, you were so close! Just a little more and he would have spilled.
Pigeon.
How can we crack this guy? Without the pliers, preferably.
Excuse me, please. Sir?
Quiet! Can't you say I'm fitting the pigeon?
Oh! Mia?
Wow!
If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes! Of course, certainly! I'm Victor! Victor Kudo!
Even from beyond the grave, she wants to make people French her. Wow.
About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Chavachino?
It's like he's a different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see?
Was the customer alone?
Definitely! He was the only person at the table! Then he took one sip of his Javachino, and he said something like, and then collapsed. Dang!
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. It looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
You like the food at Tribune?
Well, of course! I'm really quite a sophisticated man! I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France.
Oh, yes! France is wonderful! I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much! I can't take it! I want... France.
I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy.
You visit Tribune a lot, don't you?
Of course! I mean, yes! I'd like to come and see you there!
Really? Oh, you flatter me so.
It's a joke, Mia. He's saying, I want London, I want France, I want Mia's underpants. You've never heard the rhyme?
Shut it. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear!
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right! The man's an ex-con!
He's an ex-con? Like that game where you fight against aliens and it has horrible accuracy rates?
Not exactly.
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Yeah, she's got the right idea. No, I can't take this.
Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand.
He steals things from his customers.
From his customers?
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you better be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
A haiku?
A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef.
Victor's note, convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Nice.
If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia.
Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
Pigeons are so busy picking at the seeds, they don't notice anything else. Seeing those birds eat with such intense focus, it fills me with determination. Wait, what? Reminds me of Maya when she's scarfing down a burger. This is where I found that job listings magazine before. A guy like me carrying around a magazine like that kind of gives the wrong impression. I guess I better give it back to that old man once this investigation's over. You don't see many parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. That old man's the only one here chucking his seeds at the pigeons. I just like how they have like this really big apple, and near the bottom of it are these two round orange places that you can sit, and right in front of them is this long banana.
I just love the aesthetic, the color palette, the way that the shapes play with each other. It's all so calming. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear.
January 6th, Très bien.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la! Mademoiselle Maya! No! How can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry, Nick, help.
That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Volunteers? Of course. Without my reading glasses, I cannot see this. I do not read English well.
He's not even looking at it.
Better find a way to make him look then. Sawadoro!
Like gasp!
Maggie's motive.
What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I thought you would have liked being bound up and chained. But I have to know the truth.
Not while I'm at work.
What happened that day?
Hey, Lors, hey, Lors! I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? Well, that was a new world record. 2 perfect records in a row? Let's go!
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here, he had a lottery ticket. For $500,000.
Huh? $500,000?
Oui, but after la incident, this ticket, it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motives that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she was poisoning the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Maze, a Lors.
You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why.
No, Monsieur. You doubt me. But I've confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Please don't do that towards me again. That is one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
Miss Poor Quay Maui. Why, you have no evidence. I am not Mask Kira Hanabi to mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Who the fuck calls themselves Kira Hanabi? Anyway,
I don't know,
sorry
some other word.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Just a random scribbling from an old man who clearly could be suffering from dementia.
What is it? A poem? Oh, Monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it. And put some feeling into it.
Convicted before. A wicked man. Or woman. Repeat offender.
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are a liar!
You deny it?
Do not make false accusations! Silvaus played! So, do you have any proof? I want to see incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
That's a 9. As in, 9. I do not believe your lies, Sir Armstrong. This is my Magatama.
Oh, I don't speak the Dutchy.
And I found it in your kitchen, douchey.
Oh!
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows.
Wait. I have a weakness for little trinkets and figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Wait, it is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, Monsieur. A timid little girl, a delicate little flower. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, it was $500,000. Mais non! Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, Monsieur! What is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash?
Well, I'm in need of a large amount of something.
Well, this restaurant, just like you with... I'm not gonna go there, is deep in the red, isn't it? Oh, you've definitely been deep in the red. You have a loan to the tune of $500,000, which is at least 7. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Yo, 2 perfect runs, BB! Let's go!
Woo!
Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to la radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yeah! $500,000, he shouted.
And the ticket?
Wait. He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I...
Put the poison in his coffee.
Oh, no! Oh, no, you know the man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. La victim collapsed, and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, poor Quay Pass! He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you!
No! This is not true! I did not take it. Well, I took it for $500,000.
But you just told us you did! You said you took a ticket!
Mais non, ma filet. It was not.
All right, that's enough.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot!
What in the heck are you doing here?
This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
You came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds?
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am the airhead. No, just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
In that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
Well, he had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Now, I wouldn't exactly say that. He did win something after all, a measly $1.
You see, I'm just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
Indeed. Whatever did happen to it? I don't really like spoiling myself, Trite, so if you want the answer to that question, we'll just have to continue to stream another time, won't we?
Voila! You two, time to laugh at the pretty little airhead.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Oh, piece of shit. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. No way! Whoa, are we already done tonight?
And we're done!
Woo! Whoa!
You get an early
Bravo.
night!
Yo!
Bravo.
Start late,
Wow.
finish early? I'll take that.
Yeah.
Take those.
That is, as what the kids say, pretty poggers.
Is the next part like significantly longer to make up for it?
I'll have
Let
to
me
double
check.
check.
Like if it's not also super short, I'm not gonna keep going. But I just want to ask and find out.
Let's see.
That was 2 hours and 40 minutes minus the time that we spent introducing everybody.
Huh.
I mean, I'll go back to the title in the meantime.
As I check, E.
Yeah.
Where have I have a feeling that it would be longer. The
You know what?
trials tend to be.
Yeah, I'm good to just take it easy. Like,
I'm good to
especially
take
because of
it
all the
easy,
text
too.
that we have. I think chat should get an early break. I think we should all enjoy our evening. So
Yeah.
don't fuck around and find out. Yeah, that's the kind of thing where you're like, oh, this was a short investigation. There isn't that much evidence. Maybe the trial will go by quickly. And then 3.5 hours later, it's 12:30. We're still not finished. Oh, but we are gonna do fan art. We are gonna do fan art. But
there's
go ahead.
definitely a lot more. Oh, sorry. I was just saying. Yeah. The trial will be much longer.
Okay. So, first of all, thank you. I'm glad that we had a shorter night, but we also had some introductions of a lot of new characters, and this is probably my favorite part of starting a new case, is when a bunch of new characters come in and we get to hear their performances for the first time. Starting down the list, we had, he didn't show up for very long, but Crash Star is our judge. Bring in the humor.
Hey.
It looks like he hopped out already.
Yes,
Okay.
the people at the beginning had to hop out.
No worries. Our Maggie Bird, Wandissimo. Holy crap.
You're so good.
Oh, good job.
Thank you so much.
I don't.
Fantastic.
You bring this lightness to the character that makes it. I don't know how to put it into words, but you make her sound light and enthusiastic in a way that is ditzy compared to the light and enthusiastic that we heard from Ron Delight's significant other. I'm forgetting her name at the moment. Desiree. It was so cool to hear how you performed Maggie and be like, yes, this is a different personality. It was so good, Wandissimo.
Oh, thank you so much.
Are you having fun so far? Like, was this enjoyable for you?
Yes, this is my first time doing something like this.
Yo.
I was really
Wait,
nervous
no.
at first, but it
Fuck
was
no,
really
this
fun.
is not your first
You're
time.
great.
There is no way this is your first time.
I mean, I like not really live dub, but sometimes I do something similar when I'm just like playing visual novels and stuff with my friends.
The practice shows.
With my friends, we played Ace Attorney before, but I voiced Gumshoe for them.
Oh, shoot. Or Gumshoe.
Now that's something I want to hear.
Yeah, what? Let me hear your Gumshoe. Read this line in Gumshoe's voice.
Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this.
Stop, Nux!
Love it.
That is Gumshoe's sister, Gumshe.
That was good.
Oh my god. Physical pain, briefly showing up as Winston Pain. I'm guessing he headed out as well.
Yes, he
But
also had to leave.
Always glad. Does Pain show? Are we gonna hear any more of him during this live dub, or?
I think there are going to be a couple of more moments.
Cool.
Yeah.
Color Brews stepping in as Maya Fey. I forget whether this is a short-term or a long-term thing, but I'm so glad that we had you available to help us out tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you're enjoying getting to play a bubbly personality.
It's kind of fun, actually. Yeah, it was interesting because I've done a sweet girl before, but I never got to do a gremlin kind of girl.
Right.
So it's nice. Thank you. I think this is gonna be for the foreseeable future, unfortunately. But that's what it is.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
All right. Our very own Dick Gumshoe, Steel.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
The consistency in your performance is one of the things I always look forward to. Like, even if you couldn't make it for a stream, I'm pretty sure I could just put his text up on screen with no one performing it, and everyone would be able to hear exactly how you deliver it. That is a sign of a memorable performance. So.
Oh, that does my heart some good. Thank you very much.
We did have our 2 volunteers today. We had our voice of the detective, which was Beirut.
Hey, I am Beirut.
Yeah. So are you more of a Tri-Peaks or a regular solitaire kind of guy? Like Pyramid Solitaire?
When I play solitaire, I play normal, like the where you have to get in all the aces and then the twos. That's the one I know.
There was they had this specialty version. It was like 8 queens or something like that, and it was almost impossible to ever clear it. But yeah, I'm glad that we got to see all of your lines. I think we also got to see all 11 lines of the Chief, who was voiced by Red Oni today.
Yeah.
Hi. Yes.
Yeah.
It was free cell.
You guys did great.
That was really entertaining. I love that you guys actually played off of each other unprompted and you found a good organic time to do it. That was really cool.
Half of it is timing, so
yeah,
especially with such little lines. But it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it too.
What is there to say about Gene Armstrong then? What a massive mistake it was to willingly give a gremlin of a role to KK Etchy of all people.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Curse. KK, I hate it so much and it's so good.
The pacing, the pacing at which you read your lines, I knew was distinctive to the character. Like you were going at that pacing for a reason, but having to listen to every single pronunciation and line at that speed was fucking hell.
Well, you have 2 people to thank for that. One of which being a ex of mine who I'm very good friends with, who majored in French for many years, and I made up that character just to aggravate him at times. And the other one you have to think is Tez, or actually Tez and the whole mod team, but from what I've heard, Tez being one of the most prominent in putting together those descriptions and specifically pointing out he is very bad at the French language. Because I just went, okay, we're going.
So it was intentional. It was actually part of his character.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes,
god.
yes.
Wow, who'd have thought?
It worked out. I can't believe it. Oh, well, thank you, and also fuck you. All right, the next couple of characters, also to answer someone in chat, it was Color Brews who has stepped in as Maya Fey, and I believe that Color Brews will be taking over as Maya Fey for the remainder of the live dub, at least as far as we understand.
Yes.
And that just happens. Like, a lot of us on the mod team are very proactive people who have successful careers and stuff we want to do, and there are times when those careers get exceptionally crazy, especially because of real world events which may have directly impacted the people that our business serves. So it can cause conflicts. So that is why we have the understudies. That's why I don't hold it against anyone. At the end of the day, this is a volunteer job. No one's getting paid to do this, and I do not fault anyone for wanting to say, hey, I'm gonna focus on the stuff that actually lets my life stay stable. So anyway,
and I get to bully Sean.
and you get to bully me, and she knows how to bully me because we have that kind of friendship where we absolutely beat the shit out of each other spiritually.
It's great!
There are things Color has said to me that would get her a strike on her YouTube channel. Like, if she had one. Maybe she doesn't have one because she said it while on a YouTube channel. Anyway, Victor Kudo, Paul, the first of the voices that I was like, damn, I don't know if I'd be able to do the voice this intense the entire time without coughing. So, good job, man.
Also,
Those
sorry about
pipes.
the peaks.
No, it's cool. Like, with characters that loud, when you're doing it over a Discord call, when there's like 3 different ways that the sound is coming out, there's so many opportunities for loud voices to peak, and it's just a matter of adjusting it. And again, this was the first time that you were showing up, so I'm not holding it against you. I am here to collaborate with you and make tweaks until it sounds as good as we can make it sound. So, once you had it down, man, like, you had it consistent. I was really proud of you.
Thank you.
And my God, TJ Anthony as our first look at Furio Tigre. Holy shit.
Damn.
I'm upset that it cut off part of your initial scream because I could tell you practiced for it. But just the ferocity that you managed to put, it was not just a grumbling man. This man had anger in his tone, and I am appalled with whimsy and awe that you were able to hold it for that long.
I had actually looked at the initial run-through of the game, and I was kind of going, I wonder exactly how far I can go this. And I was like, I was 2 screens off.
You carried it off, man. I'm really excited to hear the rest of this. Please take care of yourself. Buy some Ninjam. If you want me to buy you a bottle of Ninjam, and I'll extend this offer to you, Paul. If you don't have a bottle of Ninjam Papacoa, and you would like me to buy a bottle or 2 and have it shipped to your place so you can rest your throat after these live dubs, let me know, because I do not want you to hurt yourselves trying to do these characters. So,
I'll reach out to you, sure thing.
But
go ahead. It's been amazing, even for the brief stint that it was. I had a blast.
I'm so glad. Tez as our Mia Fey, glad to have you back as always.
Thank you.
And
I absolutely loved how. Sorry, I just wanted to make a note for Mia.
I feel bad if we just move on to the next role without saying something.
Okay, because I knew that you're gonna come in, but also at the same time, just kind of like, I loved how you still have that motherly, but that yes, go on kind of feel to it. That it just
almost like try me,
perfect.
like go ahead, say what you were gonna say, but think twice about it.
Yes.
I love that energy.
There was a certain element of customer service voice in there. I'm not gonna lie.
I genuinely
I
love
can totally
this.
hear that.
I'm not upset. I genuinely love this, but I love that you can tell Phoenix to shut up in a way that for a split second makes me go.
What?
Maybe he's practicing. I
That
don't
was
know.
TJ.
I think he's practicing.
TJ. All right,
Okay,
that's
hold
fixed. He's like, you did great. Or maybe he was praising her by going, yeah, boy.
Probably.
So,
probably.
I want to see if he's still doing it. Hi, TJ. You said.
Oh shoot! I did not mute that.
What? No, I said yeah, boy. No. You did great.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, Tez, I love that you can manage to tell Phoenix to shut it in a way that for a split moment makes me go, she's talking to Phoenix, right? Like I'm not overselling the joke, am I? So I love that it's that believable. And lastly,
Thank you.
Deshaun Ricks as Godot, my man.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it was brief, but I know we're gonna hear a lot more of you the next time around.
I just love that the coffee connoisseur came in and be like, excuse me?
This is literally the worst fucking thing I've ever tasted in my life. All right, so let me...
Back, kids, the party's over.
So, because we had such a short stream tonight, we did not have as many fan arts, which again is fine. It means more stuff for next time. Where is my OneDrive documents? Okay, so I gotta find a way to save these. Fan art, there we go. All right, so let's get through these and let everyone out early for the evening, or at least on time since we started late. This first one is from our very own Steel Helm. Let me load this in. What
did you do?
Damn it. Now I have to go to my OneDrive, my documents, because I have OneDrive, so it shares everything across both my computers, but because this is the alt computer, I have to go through like 3 extra steps just to get to my Twitch folder. Here we go. Here's the first one. Oh, I love this expression on the right side. Oh, this is so good.
And can you prove that he was not the real Phoenix? Did he show you his badge? Dear God.
Gumshoe knew just what to do. Gumshoe looking out for me. I love that. Let me move this to the right so that people can still see the text. Okay. This first one is from Richello. Richello, do you want to get work as a storyboard artist? Because I swear, you put so much effort into the most basic of sketches. It's so good.
And she busts them out like so fast. It's so good.
I know.
God, I love Richello.
All right, Richello, here you go. At the Writing Company law office. I just realized what this is.
Yes.
Screenshots.
Perfection. Hanging up the sign in the back of the
Yeah, Gumshoe is pretty bad at his job.
So freaking... Oh my God, dramatic. No way. No way. I wish I could set this as... I wish Discord had backgrounds so I could set this at the server background. Holy shit. I'm losing my mind. Hold on. Let me shrink this.
Just from the preview of Phoenix alone is just beautiful. But then Godot makes it better.
Oh my God. You can draw fingers so well. Color.
Yes. Yes.
You okay there, Sean? You okay? Of course he's not okay.
He's not okay.
He's the next piece of
He's not
fan art.
okay.
There's furries. He's not okay.
Oh God, color.
Whenever you're set, Furios.
Yep.
I know, man. Just get your breath.
Indeed.
I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the most uwu kawaii furry ever.
Oh, he's nothing like me.
Oh my god. With
Gonzalez
control of the side.
TJ, I am so fucking excited for you to voice all these things as Furio. My god, man. You're a powerhouse. Holy shit. Oh, this next one is from... You guys, all right, listen, we may not have as much fan art as usual, but you guys all fucking keyed in on like the most important concepts to hit.
Welcome to Tri-Spin.
They're Tresbians, Harold.
No, he would be the guy that goes, welcome, can I be your Tresbian for tonight? And finally, from Richello, says, when she showed up, Chat and Victor really be like, Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mom? And then let me load the final fan art for tonight, the final fan art from, Raycello. Sorry, Raycello.
Oh, God. Man. Look at her.
Wait! Oh my God! If you look at these three in order, or yes, if you look at these three in reverse order from right to left, it's hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Jesus Christ!
I was gonna say, this is the weirdest Animorph I've ever seen.
Oh, damn it.
Screw you.
Oh my God, someone who's not a furry to someone who's a furry on the inside to someone who's a furry on the outside. I love it. Amazing. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I'm glad that we could give you an early evening. I need to go rest myself. Oh, my throat hurts after all of that laughing.
Go eat.
I know. I'm gonna have more of. I was about to say without thinking, I'm gonna go have more of my wife's pie that she made for me. I'm going to have more of my wife's birthday dessert that she specially made with various berries. Oh, it's going to be delicious. I will try and get. I'll probably have tuna as well.
Pixar didn't happen.
Pixar did. I will take a photo of the fat pie that my wife made for me. I was gonna raid Barkus, but AKL is currently tier list ranking his Monhun hunts.
Yes.
I need to smash your pass.
Smash your pass monsters.
Oh, we need to raid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You gearing up for the 30th? Sunbreak.
Sunbreak? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go, fellow
Let's get
hunters.
hunting. Let's do this.
All right. Here is our raid phrase. How are you gonna be a Pokemon master if you don't smash them all?
Oh my
God, I love you guys
yes.
much. I will see you tomorrow for more Demon Gaze 2, possibly the end of the story mode. I'm not sure, but please go treat yourselves, get some early rest. Please remember that I will not be doing any Streamly signings tomorrow because I have already finished all of my signings yesterday, and it's not worth going in for just 3 or 5 more orders. So we are closed for now. I believe I may have a signing sometime next month. I'll let you guys know if I find out any more details. And until then, good night. See you tomorrow, or at least for next week. Take care, y'all.
No.
Have a great run.
Bye-bye.